Hello, hello. I've already blessed this deck, and now I've shuffled. Some energy is pure and I'm ready for any questions. But for now, I'm going to ask for any general questions from the universe. Today's date is November. Show up on the bottom of the deck. It's the Tower card. So, let's see what's going on. Okay. Spirit universe messages. Do you have for us November 15th, 2019? Spirit angels, universe, what message do you have for us? November 15th, 2019. Spirit angels, universe, what message do you have for us? November 15th, 2019. Spirit angels, universe, what messages do you have for us? 15th, 2019. Hi. this card is clearly water. Could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And what I'm getting from this card is fulfillment and so much love that you have enough to give around to pretty much everybody in your circle. Your heart is full. You've come through a lot of difficult times, but you're still you. You're still positive. You still have so much to give, so much light, so much love. This is the general energy of Scorpios for November 15, 2019. The Ace of Cups. You're definitely operating from love. I see that right away. And you have so much to give that it just naturally overflows into everybody that's around you. I don't have any discrimination about cards falling on the floor. So, this is where you were for October 2019. Leave that right there. I'm trying to find a story line. Somebody being empowered with their energy. Someone's been in complete control of the reactions and not letting people trigger them. The Emperor is someone pretty headstrong. And they know exactly what they want. Boundaries and structure make us feel safe. The Emperor is full of authority and creates a world full of rules and laws. She is a comforting answer to the chaos of the natural world, but she is rigid and uncompromising on her stony throne. She requires logic and reason above all else, and she is unafraid to lead and take the reins to shape the world around her. Though she lords over a powerful and grand cityscape, the river of life has slowed to a trickle behind her. Protect yourself if you need to. Don't allow others to walk all over you, and don't be afraid to stand up. Take charge and force change. Logic and reason may be the best approach for a particular problem, and by creating some stability in your life, you may be able to release some anxiety. Don't lose touch with your compassion, though. Stubbornness and stoicism will not always be the best answer. This is the past energy for October 2019. Present messages we have for Scorpio, November 2019. Spirit Angel Universe, what messages do you have for Scorpio, November 16th, November 15th, 2019? Spirit Angel Universe, what messages do you have for Scorpio? someone who just got a bunch of money, a lump sum of money, or you have some on the way, or you know that you have some coming. You're working on your surroundings. You're working on getting things organized. You currently have a lot to offer, and you are on the way to having even more to offer when it comes to financial stability and having the things that you want and not worried about money any longer. Somebody had something that was that they're waiting on that's finally come through. I'm going to read more into that. Let's see. 9 of Pentacles. Somebody's waiting on some money, but regardless of the physical money or not, you are being called to remember that no matter how much physical money you have, that the universe is at your door. Like, you have access to everything. You don't need physical money to know that. That's the way to get the physical money. You have to first be in the energy of knowing that this is where you currently are. Whether you just got the lump sum of money, but you had to spiritually and mentally and emotionally be there in order for you to get this manifestation. So the 9 of Pentacles. Everything is wine and roses right now, and you can finally get comfortable and enjoy it. You've made smart decisions, managed your time and money wisely, and now you can sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Treat yourself to something decadent. You've truly earned it. You deserve it. Spoil yourself, love yourself, date yourself. Treat yourself the way you want anybody else to treat you. Treat yourself the way you think you deserve for anybody to treat you. Treat yourself the way you want to be treated. Love yourself. Be that person that you desire in your life if you desire someone. And if you don't, treat yourself the best that you can. Take time for yourself. Make sure you keep your cup full. As this energy of the Ace of Cups right here. Keep your cup full. Because if you're not full, then nobody else around you can be full. This is the only way to fulfill your life's purpose. Somebody's got some good energy going on. Scorpios. That's what I'm talking about. It's finally your season, and this time around. Let's see. Spirit Angel Universe, what messages do you have for the future regarding Scorpios? Let's say December 2019. Spirit Angel Universe, what messages do you have for Scorpios December 2019. Spirit Angel Universe, what messages do you have for Scorpios December 2019? Spirit Angel Universe, what messages do you have for Scorpios December. Spirit Angel Universe, what messages do you have for Scorpios December 2019 for the future? Spirit Angels Universe, what messages do you have for Scorpio December 2019? Spirit Angel Universe, what future messages do you have for Scorpio December 2019? Spirit Angels Universe, what messages do you have for Scorpio December 2019? Spirit Angels Universe, what messages do you have for Scorpio December 2019? Spirit Angels Universe, what messages do you have for Scorpio December 2019? This one, 8 of Swords. Let's see what this is about. December. Eight of Swords. This is the future energy. It's a drastic change from the past energy of the Emperor and the 9 of Pentacles. Someone feels trapped or will feel trapped. But this is telling me that you have the power to get out of this situation once you stop worrying and realize that all you need is mind power. All of these swords will be gone. You'll be free. But if you continue to worry about things that have not manifested, this is where you'll find yourself feeling trapped. And that is not the energy that you deserve. You have the power to change this. Let's look this up. Eight of Swords. Very powerful symbol. Use your power wisely. Eight of Swords. Says you're feeling trapped, blinded, unable to take action because all your swords are stuck in the ground and they seem too difficult to pull out. But those ropes aren't very tight, and with just a little struggle, they'd fall right off. Don't surrender to hopelessness and negativity. You might have made some mistakes that have gotten you here, but you have the skills you'll need to get yourself out of this situation. Let's take a little deeper. Alright, and for advice in the outcome of the situation. See, the bottom of the deck, this is reminding you that you have the power to change anything. It's okay to make mistakes, but just remember who you are. Remember your divinity. Remember your power. Remember it's all your choice. It's only something being brought to the surface that you have yet to work on, that you need to address, so you can clear it, so you can finally be free, so you can move forward. Okay. Spirit, Angel, Universe, what messages do you have for the advice or the outcome of this current situation for Scorpios? Spirit, Angel, Universe, what advice do you have for Scorpios concerning these messages? Spirit, Angel, Universe, what messages do you have for advice for Scorpios? Spirit, Angel, Universe, what messages? Exactly like I said, Magician, remember who you are. Know who you are. This is you. This is your truth. You have the power to change this instantly, right now. Once you just remember to use your intuition and remember who you are, this is only to remind you that sometimes things come to the surface for you to use this power. Otherwise, if you have nothing to use it for, you don't need this. That's why these things happen, so you can be this. Remember that. Remember who you are. You are the magician. You have the power to create anything with your mind, with your thoughts, with your desires, with your wants. You are powerful in each and every way. And it doesn't matter what sign you are. Clearly this is about Scorpio. Scorpio is our natural magician. You know, your energy is bound to be here. And again, magician, you have the power of all of these things. The sword, the wand, the pentacles, and the cups. Water. Everything. You encompass everything you need to create whatever life you desire. You are strong. You are beautiful. You are literally a badass. That's why she's on the front of the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Just remember that you're this. Use your powers. Use all of them. Stay in balance. Stay focused. But no matter what things look like, remember this is who you are. You are the magician. No matter if anybody believes it or not, no matter what's happening, you're always the magician. Let's see what the book says. It's time to make some magic, to turn dreams into reality. The magician knows what she wants. and knows what she'll need to make it happen. Standing confidently and boldly, brandishing a wand towards the sky, the magician channels magic and inspiration into herself and transforms it into creative energy. Laid out before her is all she needs on the crystalline pedestal. The sword, her smarts and wit, prepares her for the task ahead. Her cup is full and emotionally connects the magician to her goal. The pinnacle is a life experience that taught her how the world works. The other wand drives her forward into action. Bring those lofty dreams down to earth. Make them real. You know what you want, and you have the magic within you to make it happen. Believe in yourself. You know what you're ready to start creating. Let that inspiration flow through you, and you'll use all your tools to make some stuff. Exactly. Nothing else needs to be said about that. From this story, someone just clearly needs to realize the power that they have and the choice that they have in order to be this Ace of Cups. This card is not the overall energy for nothing. This is just a reminder to be thankful for everything that you have. Be thankful. Realize that you have enough. Be fulfillment looking for those in need. Don't be need looking for fulfillment, because you have enough. It's all a mental state of understanding, consciousness, using your intuition, using your power. Meditate, do yoga, take a spiritual bath, do whatever allows you to focus, write, draw, read tarot, do hair, anything you desire. Your purpose is what you make it. Everybody's purpose is to help somebody else out by living your truth. Be an example. There's nothing in particular that you need to do. Of course, some things people were brought here to do and that are easier, and that are naturally within you and in your blood and that you may have agreed to. But you still have the power to do anything that you desire, anything that you want. Remember that the world is yours. You have so much in your hands that it just overflows around you. Look at this. This pool, what I've learned is this pool is not the ocean. This pool is created by the cup that's overflowing. You created this pool. You did. This is all of the abundance that you have, all the love. For this Emperor to be the past energy, this is where you were last month. And you still have this inside of you. No matter what. Don't get too caught up on money and material and physical things that you forget how much abundance you already have and the power that you have within you. You have so much love, so much energy, so much energy to give. You have so much to give. Don't let anybody change what's great about you. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you've been through, no matter what things look like, you have the power to see it the way that you want to see it. If anything is negative, that's because you choose to see it negative. If anything is positive, that's because you choose to see it positive. Positivity and negativity are two sides of the same coin. One can't exist without the other. That's called balance when you realize that. When you realize that you are the coin, you are the full coin. You are light and dark. Once you try to shun being light or dark, we typically tend to shun the darkness or the so-called negative feelings within us, the things that we are taught to not understand. But they are literally goodness and positivity just looked at from a different perspective. All you have to do is change your perspective, and you can see life exactly the way that you want to see it. And once you begin to see it inside, that's when you'll physically begin to manifest what you desire and what matches those thoughts and feelings and that consciousness inside. It manifests it into physical reality. That's why you have to remember that you are the magician. It's all up here. It's all mental. not all mental, but when it comes to remembering who you are and making the choice that no matter what it looks like, no matter what you've been taught, no matter what you've been through, what others say, that you have the power to see it whichever way you want to. That's true magic. That's true magic. That's you and each and every one of us. The fact that you are aware of it is what makes it work even stronger, even more powerfully when you become aware of it. Either you can go through life blindly and just allow things to happen and subconsciously and non-purposely create the life around you by just letting things happen to you and letting them dictate how you feel, letting them dictate the way that you choose to go about your life and the things that you bring into it. Or you can take your power back because it's already yours. You can use it purposefully. It's your choice. It's nobody else's responsibility but yours to live the life that you want, to live the life that you desire, to be who you truly are, to use your magic, to use your skills, to use all of your powers. Don't be afraid. This is natural. It's within each and every one of us, whether you want to believe it or not. That's what makes it work. That's what faith is. Believing. Anything you believe is what will be. The reason we are on this earth is because we believe in it strongly. That's how strongly we believe in the physical reality, that it manifests to where you can hear it, to where you can hear my voice. That's how strongly you believe in me. Once you realize that everything is a projection of your inner eye, of your third eye, and that energy and that projection is stronger than anything that you can use with any other senses. That's why existence is here, because of that pure consciousness. Can I get clarification for the Eight of Swords? Spirit, Angel, Universe, please clarify the Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here? 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 Six of Cups. The Eight of Swords is here because you forgot, or you, because you're focused on situations ahead and so focused on getting money and not necessarily fulfilling your purpose as a light worker and your purpose as helping somebody else out by living your truth. You get temporarily stuck in the position of the Eight of Swords. That's all that is. You just have to remember your abundance. Remember why you're doing it. Don't be selfish. Don't do it for yourself. This is what happens when you're selfish. This is what happens when you're selfless. See how she's giving from the cup? Her cup is full, it runneth over, and she has enough to give. Don't be selfish. Give yourself. Add value to the world. And whatever you do, it doesn't matter what you do, as long as your purpose is to add value, as long as your purpose is to help someone else out by living your truth. No, you're not here to save the world, but you have the capabilities to save the world just by being your truth, just by giving, just by understanding that we are all one. This is a beautiful place to be, because once again, like I said, these situations are created so you can remember that this is who you are. You're the magician. You're the magician. Sometimes things will happen to where you have to use your powers to get out of them. You have to believe. You have to have faith. You have to know. Otherwise, if you're never in situations like this, you probably wouldn't want to use your powers. You would have no need for them. That's the point of realizing life is two sides of the same coin. Good and bad. Positive, negative. Up and down. Light and dark. Happy, sad. Neither can exist without the other. This is a beautiful place to be. because it allows you to remember that this is what you have. It allows you to remember that you have enough to give, and that you have powers, and that you have talents and gifts. You can draw, you can sing, you can act, you look beautiful on photographs. You're a photographer. You're a poet. You're a fashionista or a fashionista. You have the power to be whatever you want. You do nails, you do hair, whatever you just smile at people. You bring them up, you encourage them. You read tarot. Again, you're an oracle, you're a light worker. Just shine your light. Just be you. Just be you. Just be you. Just do your best to be you. Be selfless. Remember that we're all one. And once you remember that we're all one, you have the power to create whatever life you desire. Life is easy. Life is only difficult if you believe it's difficult. Again, I'm concentrated consciousness. This has been a free live reading for Scorpios. Thank anyone that views this. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. I am new to tarot. I am starting this out, but I've always been very intuitive. I've always had natural empathic powers. I can usually see things that happen in the future before they happen, and I was taught growing up that it was something wrong with that. You know, the 3D world that we're in, it was at a point to where growing up it was seen as negative or something wrong. Won't necessarily say negative, but as something you shouldn't do and should shy away from when it comes to spirituality and being able to see things in the future. They demonize those things and try to make you afraid of them and push fear into them so that you can never realize your true power and remember who you are, so that the powers that be can continue to feed off your energy. Everything is energy. Everything is consciousness. We're all one. This matter that you see is only so realistic and tangible because that's how powerful your consciousness is. Your projection from your first eye. That is that real. But if you look through a microscope at anything that so-called exists or that's physical, even the air, you can see that it's just pure energy. No matter how much deeper you go past the flesh and inside the flesh and to each molecule and to each nucleus and to each atom and to each parts of an atom, it's just energy. It's nothing really touching. It's just vibrations. The sound of my voice, everything is sound. It's vibrations. I'll tell you this, I'll give you some homework. If you haven't, or even if you want to learn more, look at the water manifestation or sound vibrations and see how sound affects water and how sound affects grains of sand on a plate, a metal plate. Just, I promise you, if you're waking up to your powers and to life, these things will change your life and change your perspective. Remember that your body is over 75% water. And how sound manifests water, I charge my water daily. Every time I get water, I write positive, or not even just positive, but things that I want or desire and want to focus on and do my best to focus on to manifest into my life. When it comes to like money, blissfulness, peace, prosperity, abundance, if you charge those things with your water and drink the water and just speak those things to yourself, because like I said, your body is over 75% water. And if you're constantly speaking positivity and thinking positivity or things that you want, things that you desire, because like I said, positivity is just negativity looked at a certain perspective. But once you begin to purposely think thoughts that you desire and speak things that you desire and that you know is your true purpose and your true calling, your true energy. Look at this light. Look at that. See that? Then you'll begin to see it physically manifest in your life, in your body. Speak life. Speak healing to yourself. Speak healing to those around you. Use that sound. Thoughts have vibrations just like words. Just words are a stronger manifestation because you can actually hear them in the 3D sense. Of course you can hear thoughts, but it's more tangible to hear it spoken out loud. That's just how much more powerful speaking is. Words are magic. That's why it's called spelling when you write. Speak life, speak love, speak peace, speak prosperity. Thank you for joining me. Peace and blessings, love and light. Namaste.